Hello everyone, my name is Sayyid Arsalan. Today I am presenting comparison between different sources of research information, which highlights how important it is to use original research paper insights to include in your work, rather than collecting information from summary from different sources like secondary and tertiary, like newspaper and social media, which sometimes exaggerate and overestimate the true information. The health news article I selected is titled "A Scientist Discovers Sleep Switch That Builds Muscle, Burn Fat, and Boost Brain Power." It was published by University of California, Berkeley on March 30th, 2026. The article discusses a study about how sleep affects growth hormone release and how growth hormone affects wakefulness. The headline caught my attention because phrases like builds muscles, burn fat, and boost brain power sounds, excuse me, like direct health benefits of sleep. So I wanted to see if these claims were supported by the original research. The Berkeley article is a secondary source because it summarizes the original research. I followed the article to the original study by clicking information sources in the end of the news article. This led me to the primary research article published in Cell Press Journal, which is titled Neuroendocrine Circuit for Sleep-Dependent Growth Hormone Release. The Cell article is the primary source because it provides the researchers' original method, results, and conclusion. The researchers had two main questions. First, how does sleep control growth hormone release? Second, one is can growth hormones affect sleep and wakefulness? The study used adult male and female mice between 2 and 6 months old. This is important because the study was conducted in mice, not humans, so we cannot directly apply all of the findings to the people and the human. The researchers used several neuroscience techniques to study brain activity and growth hormone. They used techniques such as optogenetics, chemogenetics, calcium recordings, EEG, and EMG to measure and control specific neuron and sleep states. They focused on GHRH, which is a growth hormone, research hormone neuron, which increase growth hormone release, and SST neuron, which is somatostatin neurons, which reduce growth hormone release. Um, they also studied how growth hormone affects the brain area involved in wakefulness. The researchers found that activating GHRH neuron increased growth hormone release, and this effect was stronger during sleep. They also found that growth hormone increased during both NREM and REM, which is called non-rapid eye movement and rapid eye movement sleep. Although the mechanisms were different, the researchers found a feedback relationship. Sleep promotes growth hormone release, while growth hormone can promote wakefulness. Overall, the study showed a two-way relationship between sleep and growth hormone. The news article explained the importance of the study, but some of its language is stronger than the actual evidence. For example, the headline says builds muscle and burn fat. However, the researcher did not directly measure muscle growth or fat loss. The phrase boost brain power is also too strong. The study showed increased activity in brain cells involved in wakefulness, but it did not show better memory or intelligence. Also, the news article focuses on deep sleep, while the original study examined both the non-rapid eye movement and rapid eye movement sleep. So this study has several strengths. The researchers directly manipulated specific neurons and used several methods to study the brain and growth hormone. They also included both male and female mice. However, there are limitations. The study was conducted in young adult mice, which are different from humans in sleep patterns and other biological processes. Therefore, we cannot conclude that more sleep will prevent obesity and diabetes, increase muscle mass, or improve brain function in human. So my main takeaway is that the study provides important evidence about the relationship between sleep and growth hormone in mice, but the news headline makes the findings sounds broader than they actually are. So the is there any exaggeration in health news? So yes, overall this example shows why it is important to trace health news back to the original research. Catchy headline can be based on real science, but it still make the findings sound stronger than they are. Reading the original research helps us understand what the researchers actually found and what the news article inferred from those findings. So thank you for watching and good luck.